Okay, here we go. Issue 3 of Build the Ironman. So this is the package you would get with some batteries, all the parts, and the back. So let's have a look at the magazine. So in addition to the magazine, you get, like I said before, you get the 2 batteries. You get this, talking about issue 4, which is the arc reactor, which I've got sitting over there, and a subscribe now pamphlet with some free gifts and all that shenanigans. This is the magazine, and that's what we'll be working on, is the right gauntlet. Loads of little parts, and there's quite a few mistakes, I believe, on the screws. So that's what we'll end up with. There you go. So let's have a look at the parts. Okay, so there's all the parts: the screws, battery box, bits of fingers, and all the other bits. So let's crack on with the build. Okay, so I've gone ahead, I've matched all of these up. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're all numbered. Just ignore the magazine for now. And you've got 2 lots of screws we're going to be using on these. That's the CP screws and the DP screws. The CP are for the thicker parts, DP are for the top parts, or the thinner parts. So we'll start off with the thumb. Let's get the screws out. So this is an enjoyable build so far. Just a few mistakes in the magazine, but the overall quality of the product, is definitely one of the best I've seen. So that's the next one done, and we'll just go through that, repeat the process until we're finished. So once completed, you get to that stage. So you've got the thumb and the different lengths of fingers. So next stage, we'll just move these to one side, is the light screen and battery box. So the light screen will go in like that. It can only go in one way. Then we bring in the battery box. And the other part of the hand, which is plastic. That's metal, that side's plastic. And that goes like that, and that's completely different to the magazine. That gets secured with BP screw. Okay. That's for the battery box, and then we just need to secure the light box, but I'll check what screw that is in a second. So that, once finished, will look like that, and that side. And I'll just check on the screws for that. AM screws. So once completed, that looks like that. Okay. Right, so the next stage is we bring in the battery box part and we attach all the fingers to it. So the thumb, these go in upside down. So the thumb, the index finger. Right, so the little finger is number 5. Let me just double check. Yep. So that just goes in like that. This one will be number 4. That goes like that. Number 3. And last but not least, number 2. So that's all that put together. Then we'll bring in this part, and that fits in just in here. Yeah, so it goes in vertical. And once you've done that, put that plate over, and that gets secured with some EM screws. Can't be EP, it's got to be FM screws because it's metal. So another mistake in the magazine there. Ooh. So try that one again. Come on. And those two screws will just go in the back of the hand. It's not far from finishing now, guys. Nice and tight. Bit wobbly on the first finger for some reason. Don't know. Well, the other ones seem okay, but it's just that first one. Okay. But don't forget this is a trial, so they will improve things. Right, so next thing is to get the batteries in. So I'll get some scissors to this because I know they're difficult. So, as before, stick those in with the flat plate to the left. That's correct. Then we need the battery box cover, which is magnetized, and that gets fitted on. Let me double check with a BP screw. Don't seem to have a BP screw. It's got B. Should we try an FP just for a laugh? Because it denotes it's at the end. If it finishes with a P, that's plastic, and if it finishes with an M, that's metal. Is that going in? Yes, it is. And then the last piece of the puzzle is the hand plate, which fits on like that. So that's what it looks like. You can articulate the fingers and thumb. Just got a bit of wobble on that one, weirdly. There's no gaps on there, I can see. And let's have a look with the light on. Woohoo, nice. So we'll move all this junk out of the way. Bring back the foot and the helmet. And that's all the three parts done. So we'll take this plate off, and it seems to stand up like that. Brilliant. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.